space it, no underscores.
This fielded at the 2.
It's pretty much my gamer tag except the underscore.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Well, Charles, the Indianapolis Colts, you remember this year they started 1-5. That was back on October 14th. That was their record. And then you look up after Week 15, that 23-0 win over Dallas that you called, and they really have turned this season around. How have they done it?
What they've done is they've stayed the course. You know, from the general manager to the head coach, Frank Reich, they had a plan in place. They understood what they were trying to accomplish. They waited for some guys to get healthy. And Andrew Luck's right arm got healthier and healthier. And that team really came together.
Just search up Luck space truck.
After Week 15. And if they get into the playoffs, they're a type of team that no one really wants to play.
And he'll get this up over
it's
the
not live?
25
What
to
the
the
fuck?
26.
It's on air, it said.
Up second down. To throw on second down is Locke.
Give it a minute.
Ebron caught left side. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there,
Why does your mic sound so different
nice
now?
Little gain.
You have so much. I can barely hear you with all that mumbling going on. Something's going on with your mic.
Action here on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
On the Bengals, obviously. That's my team. Who day?
In there to get him his second sack now in
Nigga.
the afternoon.
Fuck your Detroit Lions.
On second down, here's Locke. He'll buy some time right.
Yeah,
On the run, he'll let this, and that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Indy. 43 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws
It
from
was
the
at 43 yards,
pocket because they knew
actually.
he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there.
43 and
Pretty good
35 are
arm,
two
too.
completely different numbers. I don't care what you say. It's completely
So the
different.
big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Locke dancing to his left. His throw caught at about the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Two big plays.
I had to
in
cover the other
succession.
guy
Not sure
because he was
this
wide
team knows
open, and
what
then I
hit
saw
him,
the other
but
guy
now they
getting
gotta get ready.
getting
It's
open, so I
1st
was
and
like,
goal.
shit.
A shotgun snap for Locke. Eluding the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the Alabama
you
man,
do what?
Trey Kirkpatrick.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside
I
the
do
pocket
not.
and panics a little bit. And there's a guy lurking, took the ball from
Yeah,
him.
so don't wave your arms, right, as
Yeah, I
a
don't
receiver
know.
if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. A
Alright.
good run there on 1st down.
Why don't we
and
just
it'll
start
leave
a
them
channel
with
up and
second
it's like
and 2.
A nice run here early on.
What?
It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And this carry
Shut
now
up.
is productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Because your Lions suck.
Despite only needing one, Dalton to throw. Open man is Uzama. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. First catch for him on
Yeah,
the
'cause of my cousin.
afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
That was a route
Sorry.
run, not just with dexterity,
Nothing too special about
but
it.
with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the
It's fun
short
if you're
catch
drunk.
and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Bengals with a football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out.
Come on. Start it up. Thank you.
368! 368! From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. That's complete to John Ross. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game.
Come on.
Intercepted.
Oh my God,
Picked off
no.
at the 38. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
I'm fucking hitting square so hard on that, and that would have been wide open, but nope.
Okay,
Fucking delaying connection, fucking
because you
over
can
on
make an
that.
educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the...
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Jordan Willis in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Luck in the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Luck. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They're going to go for it here on 4th. Luck in the offense is going to stay out there. They snap it to... And that is going to be incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football
Why not watching my live stream
I do
anymore?
want to
What
take
a
this time to
faggot.
mention that the next few months, very big in the competitive Madden Championship Series. A few weeks ago, we saw Skimbo go back-to-back.
That's right, back-to-back, 2nd straight year.
You're fired up. And then next up, the Madden Challenge, and it's a $190,000 prize pool, and the ladders to qualify for that tournament now available in MUT Draft Mode. Exciting things. By the way, do you have a gamer tag, Charles?
No, I do not have a gamer tag. You must be a good player in order to earn a moniker.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Hey, yo, Trump.
2nd and 10. Dalton once more.
You a hoe.
That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
You're not gonna watch me play?
It's 3rd down.
And partner, I think that was a great example.
Then you should know when I'm done.
Are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion.
And he's going to be wrapped up and driven
You
down.
should.
Margus Hunt in there to get him for a loss of 9. And that'll lead to
You're a
4th
faggot.
down. So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber.
Oh, she definitely thinks you faggot. She thinks you
And
clear.
he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
You don't have any. That's what my
And
mom
a little
told
too
me.
much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end
When she
zone.
saw you, she thought you were
Missed
Bruce
opportunity
Jenner.
There maybe to pin him back. The Colts
My bad.
now, their
Caitlyn Jenner.
offense works their way back onto the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Here's Luck now on second down. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Officially a minute 54 to go in this first half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And instead, they want to throw it off play action. And an alley to run.
Oh, my Lord. How did I let that happen?
Past the 30. Luck showing he can be dangerous when he tucks it and runs. He's able to pick up the first down.
How about that scramble by Andrew Luck? Sometimes we forget just how big, strong, and, yes, fast Andrew Luck is. When he came out of college at the Combine, shocked everyone, ran a sub-4 840.
And he grew up a big soccer guy over in Europe, so he knows how to use his feet.
That he does, and I think it has helped his legs along the way as well.
On first down, Luck steps away to his left. And the catch made by Dontrell Inman. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Luck on first down. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Carlos Dunlap. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
12. Go ahead.
Out of the gun, Luck. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Carlos Dunlap in there yet again. My goodness, making 5 sacks for him now in this one game alone. From the gun on 3rd down, Luck. Escaping the pressure right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now. 1st and 10 at the 40. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
So Dalton.
Oh, my God.
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
After the interception, it's Luck. Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Carlos Dunlap in there for the 7th time in this one game alone. And that will tie him with a late Derek Thomas for the most sacks in a single NFL game. Luck. And the pressure gets to him again. Geno Atkins in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back plays. Luck and the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is 3rd and long.
Regular. 370.
Here's Luck. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Well contained there defensively. The screen gets only a yard, and it's 4th. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
You know I'll be doing well on defense. I just
They go
hope
back to the
my
air here
offense
after the
can
INT
do
on the
as
last
well.
drive. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Boyd. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Here's a give to Mixon. And this has been a familiar
got
sight
bodied.
all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. A big 30-yard play on 3rd. Nice completion there for Andy Dalton. Charles, you worked some of his games when he was at TCU. Now you've worked his games in the NFL. What progression have you seen?
I've seen a guy who took over as a freshman in college and got better and better each year. Always added a little bit more to his game, gets stronger.
So do I win or lose? Alright.